So in the last video we saw longest common sequence using recursion and memoization, and I will try to convert this logic to DP array, and we can solve this problem using the DP array. So let's see that. Let's try to understand the problem once again. It's the longest common subsequence, and if you see the two string here, and we can find the common subsequence here, and the subsequence it cannot be it should not be contiguous, but you can jump here. So if you see the A, C and A, C, E, that's a subsequence, and this is it maintains the order, so it's a subsequence A, C, E, and here A, C, E both are common in, and that's the longest one. So that's what we need to find out. So let's write the DP code here. So that is the approach 1. We did that in the last video, approach 1, and I'm going to comment this, and this is the approach 2, and approach 2 we are going to use the DP array. So for the DP array we need two-dimensional array, and the length should be the row length should be text1, and for the column text2. So let's create that first and initialize to 0. So DP make so two-dimensional array will create for both of this string, and the length will be I can just say m is length of text1 and n is equal to length of text2. So this is m, length of m. So that is we created the row, for this text, and for another one for the column we need to create the length of this. So for I is equal to 0, I less than m and I plus plus, and DPI it should be make that's a make and int of length of n. So in that way we can create the two-dimensional array here, and let's initialize each block with 0 first. So for j is equal to 0 and j less than n, j plus plus, and DPI and j we can initialize with 0. Okay, so we successfully initialize this, and let's copy this and paste here, and we can start with one thing. When we make this array we need to do m plus 1, and here also then in that case you can use less than equal to, and this size also n plus 1, and I will tell you why we need one additional. Usually we do one additional, but here also there is a reason for that, so we can check that. Like for now I can just copy this and paste it here, and I will utilize the similar logic from our previous video to here. So in this time we do not have to create the array, we have already created the array, and we can start this with 1, and then we can check here. We can check like DP ij will be, or we can check the same condition first, like if s1 I minus 1, we started with 1, but and that's the reason we started with 1 and checking the previous character. So s1 is equal to so we're using the s1, but we have the here text1 here, so you can use the text1, that's fine, text1, and then we can also check text2 j minus 1. If both are same, then in that case in the previous video we added 1, so we can use the similar logic. I j is equal to 1 plus it's a dp if it is same, then I minus 1 and j minus 1. So 1 plus dpi minus 1 and j minus 1. And else, so in the else condition, if it doesn't match, then we can use the same in the dpi j is equal to, we can check the max of dpi and j minus 1, max of this, and dpi and j. So the similar way we fix the I and change the j minus 1, and here we fix the j and I minus 1. So the logic about this also I explained in the previous video also, why we are doing that. If the character, if you start from the last character in a both string, that string is same, then we can take the value 1 plus, and if it is not same, then we'll try with a different combination of the string. Like we fix the character in a fixed pointer in a one character in a string, and then move the other one, and we'll do the vice versa, and eventually we'll get the dp. I can return dp m n. Let's run this, accept it, submit. Yeah, so that's good. And for the like we can try with the few examples, like let's say yeah, so just I'll dry run one thing here. So like let's say there is a character a and a, so that is just a one character, and we initialize with 0, and now we are starting with 1 and j1. We know even though there is a one character, we have created this dp array 1x additional, so that's why we can have this we can run this loop successfully, and we can come here and we can check text I minus 1. If there is one character a and a in a both string, I minus 1 will reach to that character and both are same. In that case, we can add 1 and plus dpi j minus 1. So there is a 0 and plus 1, so we can put the 1 here, and eventually we can return 1. And in the first character, if it's a and c, let's say one string has a and another string has c, and this condition will not match, so we'll go to the else portion, and in a else portion we'll find the max of previous character and max of previous character here, and both are 0, so result will be 0 in this case. So we know that in a dp array we solve the smaller problem, and then we store the result in this dp array, and then we'll move to the next, and we can utilize the previous result. So that's all about this solution. Thank you.